checked LinkedIn today. Come on, admit it, you didn't plan to. You weren't hunting for a job, and you definitely weren't expecting some life-changing message. You just opened it. Maybe while your coffee was brewing, maybe between meetings, or maybe right after you promised yourself you'd actually focus. And here's the kicker, that wasn't an accident. That muscle memory tap on an app meant for work, engineered deliberately by a room full of data scientists who studied your brain's weak spots harder than you ever studied for finals. Today, we're tearing down the corporate curtain. Let's get one thing straight, LinkedIn is not a professional network. I mean, sure, on paper it is. They've got the suit and tie logo, the corporate blue color palette, and those endless congrats on the new role notifications. It looks professional, it feels safe. But underneath that polished glass, LinkedIn is just a casino slot machine wearing a tailored suit. Back in 2009, a Stanford researcher named B.J. Fogg dropped a model that basically became the holy book of Silicon Valley. It states that a behavior happens when three things collide at once: motivation, ability, and a trigger. Tech companies didn't use this math to make your life better. They used it to trap you. Every single notification, like a random endorsement for a skill you forgot you had, or a reaction to a post from 3 weeks ago, is a calculated trigger. It's designed to spike your curiosity just enough to make clicking feel completely involuntary. And that suit cover story, it's brilliant. You'd never admit to being addicted to LinkedIn. It's not mind-numbing TikTok or Instagram, it's career growth. And that excuse is exactly why the trap is so clean. Let's dissect the features. Once you see the stitching, you can't unsee it. Exhibit A, who viewed your profile. This is pure, unadulterated psychology. They flash a partial silhouette, a vague job title, a company logo, just enough to scratch your curiosity gland, but not enough to actually satisfy it, unless you fork over cash for premium. It's a literal slot machine. Casinos figured out decades ago that almost winning is infinitely more addictive than losing. LinkedIn just rebranded the trick as transparency. Exhibit B, notification stacking. Ever notice your notifications don't drop in real time? They intentionally hold them back, batching them up to deliver all at once. Why? Because opening an app to 3 notifications makes you feel like you've got momentum. You feel relevant, you feel seen. Boom, you're hooked. Exhibit C, the social selling index. This is the wildest one. LinkedIn literally built a hidden 0 to 100 leaderboard that grades how well you use their app, updating it daily to spark instant FOMO if your score drops. They turned your professional life into a video game and didn't even tell you that you were playing. They told users that hitting a 75 meant they were industry thought leaders. The kicker? LinkedIn quietly admitted recently that this score doesn't even reflect modern sales environments anymore. They built a gamified loop to keep you scrolling, quietly retired its usefulness, and just forgot to tell the players. Here is the irony that's genuinely hard to swallow. The people spending the most time on LinkedIn are rarely the ones winning at it. Think about it. The power users crafting the perfect humble plus vulnerability plus question posts to please the algorithm aren't getting ahead. They've just been successfully converted into unpaid content creators for the platform. The data proves it. Studies show that more time spent on these platforms doesn't equal better professional results, just more emotional investment. LinkedIn's algorithm doesn't care about what's useful, it cares about what's emotional. That's why a post that reads like a corporate soap opera, 5 years ago I was rejected. Today I closed a Series A, what's your favorite failure, absolutely destroys informational posts. It's a formula. It triggers outrage, pride, or pity, keeping eyes glued to the screen. Just like when Facebook got caught manipulating news feeds to test emotional contagion, LinkedIn knows that high emotion equals high watch time. They just wrap it in an aesthetic that makes it feel like networking. Look, I'm not telling you to delete your profile. It has its uses, but you need to ask yourself, are you using the tool or is the tool using you? Run it through a quick 30-second audit. 1, did you open it with a specific goal or did you just drift into it? 2, did you get your answer or did you stay for a 20-minute scroll session? 3, does it leave you feeling satisfied or slightly restless and behind? 4, what would you do with those minutes if the app vanished? The absolute pros use a simple trick, the intentional session. Close your tabs, set a 10-minute timer. Do the one thing you came to do and get out. It breaks the notification trap instantly. You shift from a passive passenger to a person with a task. LinkedIn isn't evil. It's just a business model optimized for your attention span. Next week, we're looking at why apps make it nearly impossible to find the delete account button. If this opens your eyes, send it to that one coworker who takes their feed a little too seriously. Because before you can use a tool, you have to understand exactly how it's trying to use